Change detection in Angular. Generally, Angular identifies the data changes within a component and update the specific view of that component with the latest updated values. This process is called as change detection process. Angular runs this change detection process automatically when some changes happen within a component. Generally, three ways data can be changed within a component. One is using events like click on button, mouse click, key up, key down, etc. The second one using HTTP requests. Generally, HTTP post changes the data. Third one using timers like set timeout, set interval. After that specific interval, data will be changed. Angular uses change detection strategies to run this change detection process. In this video, we are going to discuss about what are the types of change detection strategies available in Angular. Simple example program to understand this. As we have discussed in previous videos, any Angular application can be represented as tree of components. Generally, app component is the root component. Okay. Here, app component is the root component. We have the set of components. Suppose in component 3 data is changed. Then Angular initiates this change detection process. Generally, it starts from the app component. It travels through each component until it reaches the last component. Okay. But this degrades the performance of the application. Suppose the application has thousands of components. Even for the single property change, Angular has run this change detection process through all these thousands of components. Okay, where it degrades the performance. So we can use change detection strategies to control this change detection process. In Angular, we have two types of change detection strategies. One is default, second one is on push. In default strategy, Angular makes no assumptions and it travels through each and every component and it checks all the properties of the component and their values with old values with new values. If any changes happen, then it update the specific view. This is called as dirty checking. As we discussed earlier, this degrades the performance. Suppose here component 3 is not depend on component 1. That means no data is passing from the component 1 to component 3. And component 3, 7 and 10 is using some static data to display. Okay, in that case, suppose if it is using the default strategy, then when some changes happens within the component 1, then this change detection process runs through these 3, 7 and 10 also. Okay, where it degrades the performance. To control that process, we can use on push strategy. Okay, in on push strategy, suppose component 3 is using on push strategy. In that case, if some changes happens within the uh, if some changes happens within the component or its children, then only change detection process runs through these three components. Suppose here component 1 is changed, then a change detection process runs for the remaining components except 3, 7 and 10 components. In this way we can improve some performance. Okay, here one more important thing about on push strategy is suppose component 3 is depend on component 1. Component 1 is passing some or data as object to this component 3. Okay, this object have some properties. Okay, if component 3 is using on push strategy, if whenever in component 1 that object is completely referring to the new reference, then only this change detection process runs through these 3, 7 and 10. If some properties are changed within the object of component 1, then this change detection process not runs through these 3, 7 and 10. In some particular scenarios, if you have the requirement like this, you can use on push strategy in that case. Okay, Generally, this change detection strategy can be set at component level. Component decorator has a change detection property where we can set it is as default or on push. Let us try to understand this with simple example program. Yeah, this is a simple application I have created. To save some time, I have created one component, display component. Let us try to understand this. In display component, we are displaying first name and second name as full name. Okay, here one input decorator is used for full name. Okay, so this value will be passed from the parent component. Here we have app component. We have one button here. It has click event. It is calling some change value. We are going to implement this. We are using a display component here. So app component is the root component and display component is the child component. We are passing full name from this app component. Here full name is an object. It has two properties, first name and second name. Okay, let us try to understand this. First let us run and see the output. Okay, let me implement that on change event. Okay, on change event I'm trying to change the first name property. First name I have changed from Jason to John. Let us see the output. Here when we click on this thing, then it got changed. Here if you see that, right, for this display component I haven't set any change detection strategy. That means it is using the default one. In default one, if any changes happens, then change detection runs through all the components, and if any changes identified, then that respective view can will be updated. Okay, let me try to modify this change detection strategy dot default. Even if you not defined anything, that will be taken as default only. Okay, now it runs as previous thing. Okay, now let me change it to on push. Okay, let's see the output. Here we can see that Jason is not changed to John because it's not updated, because we are using on push strategy. That means display component is using on push strategy. Suppose if some object is passed from the app component to display component, if some property changes within that object, that will not impact display component because it is using on push strategy. Suppose this component is changing the reference of this full name, then that will be updated. Let me change that also. I'm giving here. We changed the reference from uh, full name reference from Jason Statham to John Statham. Okay, that means reference is changed. Whenever we are using on push strategy, when reference is changed, then that will be affected within the child component. Let's see the output now. Yeah, we can see that Jason is changed to John Statham. If in our application, if you have anything like this required, then you can use on push strategy. Along with this example, if any changes happens within the display component or within the child component of display component, then only change detection runs through these these display component and its children component. if it is using the on push strategy. This is the way we can use change detection strategies to control the change detection process. Thank you.